Good morning everybody, welcome to Fishing Minty and welcome to Upper Tamar. We're on session 5 today. It's 22nd of February, it's 8 AM. We've got a nice sunny and warm day forecast, 10 or 11 degrees. The warmest temperatures peaking about lunchtime. So because of that I decided to come round to the peak of the Bradworthy Arm on the Devon bank. The car park's right round that corner. I've come all the way around past the gorse bush to this arm because the water's slightly shallower here, so I think with the warmer temperatures I think the fish are going to come into this area because it's warm. That's a theory anyway, so carry on watching the video to see whether my theory works out. In session 4 I felt I was a bit too restricted in my tactics and my bait, so I just had maggots with me for the light rod. So this time I've not been to the tackle shop since, so I've just suffocated the maggots that I had previously, so they're now dead maggots. We've also got corn, worms, krill micro pellets, sticky baits, 4mm krill pellets from sticky baits and 6mm bloodworm pellets from sticky baits. We've also got 2 tubs of mainline match wafters with the tuna and cell 6mm. The cell's actually coconut scented. I never knew that until I watched a Mike Williams video recently, and got a slice of bread as well. So got plenty of options with bait. I think the main difference here is going to be the micro pellets, because last week the only thing attracting fish to my swim were the maggots themselves. Got a trusty bottle spray to keep my braid moist, and the usual essentials. In terms of tactics, like I said last time, I think I was a bit limited, just focusing purely on maggot feeder. So I'm going to be raiding my whole host of selection of feeders. Starting off though, I've got 3 rods set up. I'm going to have the cage window feeder 20 gram on my Preston Ascension rod, and I'm going to be alternating between a Preston pellet feeder and a banjo feeder on the Shimano power loop rod, and also for my diver rod I've got a Guru 60 gram, what do they call them, hybrid feeders, aren't they? Hybrid banjo, they're all the same thing, just different names. So as I say, yeah, so there's 3 rods I've got set up. Preston Ascension 3.2 metre 10 foot 8 inch with braid on there, 0.12 mil braid, sorry. And this has got an inline setup, which is the Shimano power loop with Guru Pulse Pro 8.8 pounds, 0.25. And then on the ends on Super Slim, this is 120 gram casting weight with my Shimano reel, and that's also got the Guru Pulse Pro 8.8 pound, 0.25mm line on. So both of these 2 rods are set up with inline, and this one set up is a natural feeder with a free running rig. So yeah, that's everything, all my tactics. Let's get on with the fishing. So we're ready with our first cast. 60 gram Guru hybrid feeder loaded with 2mm sticky baits krill micro pellets and a 6mm mainline cell wafter on hook spike, which is size 12 Preston KKH to a 4-inch hook length. Hopefully we can cast this out without my seat box platform collapsing and me falling into the lake. I'm hoping to get around nearby that buoy where the heron is. Fingers crossed. That'll do for now. I'll reel a bit off, extra line off before I clip up. On my lighter rod I've got a 20 gram cage window feeder loaded with sticky baits, 2mm krill micro pellets, and we've got a 35cm tail, which is leading to a Drennan Super Spade size 16 hook with double dead red maggots on the hook. This one I'll be casting to the right of my peg, so there's no interference between the two lines. Obviously, as the day progresses, I'll be casting right across the full range of this peg from left to right, so I'll go across both rods. Oh, that's an indication on that. Is that right, Rose? He's going to go again? Oh, I think that's on. Where are we in now? 2 minutes that cast was out for. Had to wait for an hour and a half on my first bite last week. Although, I've been broke on my first bite. That's frustrating. So after that breakage on my first bite, I've now upgraded to size 14 hook on a £6 hook length. Whether that will make the difference or not, I don't know. I don't know if it's rocks again that are causing me problems. We shall see. Oh yeah, we've got a little tiny perch. Oh, sorry, roach on the end. So I don't know how long that's been on the end. Trying to twitch away. This cast's actually been out there for 10 minutes. I did think I had a bite in the drop, didn't I? So whether it was that or not, it's been on the whole time, I don't know. Anyway, good signs. Just a little one. I can unhook my thumb, I'll show it to you. A little shiny roach. Glinting in the sunshine. Let's get him back. And let's get back fishing. That was an indication then. Let's give it a try. It's been out for nearly 9 minutes. I was thinking of bringing it in anyway. Feels like something on the end. Oh yeah, we have. What have we got here? Another roach, slightly bigger than the last one. Right in the bottom lip. There we are. That's an indication, isn't it? Chewed maggots again. That's a take on the method feeder. Can't feel the fish on though. It broke me off. Yeah, it has. That was on sweet corn. So the method feeder had that bait take on sweet corn on the speed stop. That was on a size 16 hook to £6. So, and it broke on the loop just where it goes through the method connector. So I've changed the hook now to a size 12 to 7 pounds line. It must have just snapped instantly on the take, I think, the way the rod went round. So it was out for 12 minutes altogether. It's a good sign that it's a take, but hopefully this hook length will stand up to the next take if we get another one, if we get another opportunity. What's it take on the method rod? It's definitely on at the moment. Sweet corn in the hook band. Micro pellets in the feeder. There's a skimmer. I think it's a nice roach actually. Lost the microphone muff off my camera, knocked it off with the rod. Where's it gone? Yeah, has it sunk? I don't know. That's a nice roach. Normally waffling on about the camera, he's come and hooked in the landing net. Lovely sized roach. Off he goes. So I've just tried to cast out my ascension rod, and the hook's caught on the tree behind again, but rather than breaking the hook length, it's actually snapped the tip off the end of that half-ounce tip just before the last eye. So I have got a spare half-ounce tip because this is my second rod now, but I don't know that I'll spend the time setting that up today on this session. There's a little indication there on the method rod, I think. So I'm not too sure. I'll see how we go to see whether that extra little bit sticking out affects the casting on that rod. If it starts to get annoying, I might switch to the method feeder on my other rod. Now I started getting takes on the distance rod on the method feeder, but I'll see how things work out anyway. It's just a bit frustrating. I had 3 roach now and a couple of breakages. That was definitely a take on the method feeder. Yeah, there's one on the end. Another sweet corn. It's been out 9 minutes. Another roach. A nice fish, 4th roach of the day now. I've just changed over to maggot feeder now on my light rod. I'm not really getting many indications as I was, like I was originally, on what thought were dead maggots have come back to life, so I obviously didn't suffocate them for long enough, so obviously I can use those in the maggot feeder, so that's the advantage of that. So we'll see how we get on. At the moment I've got 2 roach on the method feeder on sweet corn and 2 roach on maggots on the light rod with the window feeder. So let's see whether the maggot feeder will start catching up on that light rod now. Looks like an indication. Feels like something, yes, we've got a roach straight around the maggot feeder. Cast was out for 1 minute. There we are, about the same sort of size as the other ones I've caught on this rod. Switch. 30 seconds. Go for that one. Is it on? I can't tell yet. Yep, another little roach. This is the kind of success I was hoping for last week. Maybe I was just in the wrong place after all. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I can definitely feel something through the braid. Might be a perch actually, it's the first one It is, yeah. It's not very often I guess right, but yeah, I could definitely feel the distinct head nods then compared to the roach that I've caught so far this morning. And your small one. 6 roach, 1 perch. Another take on the maggot feeder. 30 seconds in. And we've got a small something. Roach. A slimline roach. There we are. Is this one on? No. Chewed maggot. Another misbite. I'm going to change my hook. You see, there you go. I've changed the hook, and this one is definitely on at the moment. Yeah, nice sized perch. I could feel it was slightly blunt when I was putting maggots on, and I should have just changed it a lot earlier than that. There we go, second perch of the day. Off he goes. take on the method rod. I've just been moving my box back a bit because the waves were just lapping over my feet. This is on, we've got sweet corn on the hook band on this rod now. It's been out for 41 minutes. Which, to be fair, if I hadn't moved my box back, I probably would have reeled in by now and baited up and recast, so it was a nice advantage from moving my box back. I can't tell what it is yet. It's another nice roach. There we go. Sunny broke the surface as soon as I said that. Oh yeah, it's a very nice roach. I think that's probably my nicest roach for a while. Let's have a closer look at it. Yeah, I think that's probably bigger than the few that I had at Lower Tamar last year. Yeah, very nice roach. Maybe about the same as the one from Lower Tamar. Not sure if you can see that. There we are. Oh yeah, I can see now. Lovely roach. Let's get him back. Boy, he's got some speed in him. Yeah, that's a take. He's on, I think, at the moment. The roach. Just a small one again on that rod and the maggot. Looks like an indication on the light rod. Another perch. It's 11 roach and 3 perch we're on now. Yeah, little tiny one, same as the first of today. Just another one on the light rod. Yep. Roach. There he goes. Take on the method rod. That was a real poor brand, and it's actually on this time. Oh, what a gorgeous roach on sweet corn. Lovely fish. for a lovely roach. Is that on? There's several small twitches on that cast. Yes, it is on. Another roach. Just loads of little slight touches, not quite significant enough for me to lift into. So whether it was on the whole time or not, I dare say it was. So on the Shimano Power Loop 10-foot rod, I've just switched over to a pellet feeder. So I've got micro pellets in there, and I've got double red maggot on the hook, size 18 hook. Things have just got a little bit quiet on that maggot feeder, so I thought I'd just try a different tactic. Hopefully with more positive bites, as we've been seeing on the method feeder on the longer rod. I'm hoping with an inline setup we've get more specific bites. We've been getting, we've had to do a few times with chewed maggots on the maggot feeder, which has obviously got a free running rig, so I'm hoping that with the inline feeder we hit the bites more. But having said that, we've just missed one, so the downside to this rod is we haven't got a tip as such, it's just the end of the rod, so it's a slight downside. Well, that's typical. I've just switched my back to the maggot feeder on the other rod because I didn't think I was getting much on the pellet feeder, and I've got a roach on the end. So there you go. I don't know how long that's been on the end, but I suppose it still proves the point really that that tip's not delicate enough to detect the indications, although it was on the end. It's not much point if I can't tell they're on the end. So anyway, I'm back on the maggot feeder, and I've changed down to a 6-inch hook length instead of a 35cm hook length. So hopefully I'll still get the bites, but they'll be more definitive and I won't be missing them. Oh, here we go. That's a definite bite on the maggot feeder. I think it feels like a pork perch. Yeah, nice perch. Should have used my net on that really. Ooh, risked it. There it is, nice chunky perch. Nice positive take on the shorter 6-inch hook length. Hopefully that's going to be a decisive change. Yeah, I think that's on. Something's on the end of that at the moment. Another perch. There we are, perhaps a smaller size. I think that's a take on the maggot feeder rod. Yes, there's something on there. I couldn't tell with the size of these waves. I hope my voice is picking up with the wind as well. It's like sea fishing, and this is a nice calm day. Yeah. Oh, we're back on the roach. I thought it was another perch. There we are, there's a little roach. Yep, into another one on the maggot rod. And we've got here another roach, nice roach. There we are. I think that's 15th roach today. I think that's it for the take. Yeah, fish on. The rope, oh, come off right underneath my feet. Oh. Oh, that's a positive take on the maggot feeder. I guess this is going to be a perch. I think that's the most positive bite on this maggot feeder today. Yeah, perch. Right in the scissors of the jaw. Just reeled in my hybrid feeder. It's been out for 50 minutes and it feels like I've got a fish on the end. I've got what is that, tench? I don't think there's even any tench in Upper Tamar. It's a bream. Oh, has that just been sitting there and not moved? Has it taken it as I've reeled in? There's been absolutely no indications on that rod whatsoever. On the end we've got a bream, maybe about a pound, something like that. Oh, that's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen on here. I know bream don't fight, but that's normally when you reel them in. I've never had it where there's just been one sitting on the end. I think it's just been happily sitting there on the bottom of the lake with the hook stuck in his mouth, right in the bottom lip. quite a nice surprise. I was just only reeling that in to change onto a wafter. Not sure what to do now. I'm not sure if we can fit that in the frame. Look, there we are, a nice bream, maybe just under a pound. That's a nice surprise. Yeah, he's not even swimming back now, he just can't be bothered. He's in lazy mode. He's gone back to the depths now. Yeah, we've got one on the maggot feeder. Well, it's on at the moment. Perch. Well, I've decided I better call it a day soon. I really don't want to leave, it's been a lovely day, but I have to go home at some point, so I've put on a worm on this maggot feeder. See if we could tempt out one of the bigger perch. And then hopefully we'll have another fish to show you before we pack up and do our summary for the video. Oh, that is a take on that worm. I don't think it's on though. Now, well, it's been a lovely day's fishing today on Upper Tamar. I've actually spent 7 hours fishing altogether in the end. I don't know where the time's gone. It's one of those days where you just get fishing and you just carry on and the time just ticks on by without you realising. It's a complete contrast to last week's session where I had one bite and one fish. I ended up with 16 roach, 7 perch and 1 bream altogether, predominantly on the maggot feeder and on the method feeder. Out of those totals, 3 of them roach and 1 bream were on the method feeder, all the rest were on the maggot feeder. Maybe a couple were on the cage window feeder before I switched over to the maggot feeder. I have to check the totals on that. But yeah, definitely the maggot feeder was the one that was catching the most fish, and the hybrid feeder with sweet corn on the hook band was catching the bigger fish. So yeah, it's been a great day's fishing. Obviously you've seen all the fish as I've caught them, so can't wait for the next session here on Upper Tamar. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you've got any feedback on any of the fishing that you've seen on this video. Thank you.